Hello, I'm Waffle Stick, and today we're going to be looking at an improved cave spider farm, which is something I'm pretty excited about getting into because I've been working on it, and I finally got something going on. This other cave spider farm that I did do just wasn't efficient enough. Now, in the beginning of the 1.10 tutorial, I said that you could not crush spiders with the blocks. Now, the translocation glitch has been fixed, and now they can be killed, so that's kind of a cool thing. Just to remember there. If you wanted to make a softener, by all means go for it, but I'm personally not going to do it for the sake of the simplicity of this tutorial, and as you can see, crushers do work quite well. But that does require some investment and some redstone knowledge, which isn't too bad. You can find several tutorials online, but let's go ahead and get cracking with the actual spider farm itself and its improvements. And yet again, we're here at the cave spider spawner. Make sure that every wall is 4 blocks away from the spawner. So there should be 4 blocks in between the wall and the spawner itself. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do this with all the walls, and for the ceiling, make sure it's 3 blocks high, and then for the floor, we'll make sure it's 2 blocks low. Now that you've cleared the walls and ceiling out, as I said, you want to go 2 blocks low down here on the floor, so just clear it out from here, and you should be good to go. Now that your room has been cleared out, put a half slab on top of the spawner, that way spiders will not spawn on top, and then decorate your room to your liking. Just be careful because you want to keep your lighting just to keep the spiders from spawning. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate up this room, and then we'll get on with the next part. Now that you have decorated your spawner room, all you have to do is take a water bucket and place 2 water sources on the back wall, 1 block up, and as you can see, it makes a formation over here. On this side of the spawner, let's go ahead and break the blocks that aren't exposed to the water. And then from here, we will break what water protrudes to. So we'll go ahead and break those blocks right there, all the way around. And as you can see, it makes a water formation like so. Now let's go ahead and get cracking with the most difficult part of the spawner, which takes quite a few steps. So before we move on to the next step, I highly recommend that you cut out a killing room, which will be the room that you'll be standing in when you're destroying the spiders. And personally, I think I'm going to decorate mine real quick, and I'll catch you guys back here in just a second. And we'll go ahead and get started on the proper spider farm itself. Now that I'm finally done with my decoratives, I also put a divider right here so we can see our spawner. And from here, what we're going to do is implement our chest and hopper system, which won't be difficult at all. What I'm going to do is take out 2 blocks right here, and then from here, we're going to go ahead and knock out that block and this block as well. From here, I'm going to go ahead and put my chests right there, run a hopper inside of that, and then I'm going to also run a hopper up here on top of this hopper. Jump back, put another hopper there, and if we break our block, the waterway should flow right onto our hopper system, and now all we have to get to is our actual mob farm. And also, I did put a trapdoor here so I can access the chest that these hoppers go into, but to keep everything organized, I'm going to use standard stone bricks. So from here, what we're going to do is put an upside down stairs right here. Let's see if I can do this. Hopefully I can. There we go. And that is going to be our XP tunnel, which is going to be very useful for gathering our XP whenever we cannot get to it ourselves. So let's go ahead and fill the rest of this with stone bricks. And then up here we need a half slab, another half slab, and 1 on top. I'm just going to go ahead and re-break that and keep it like so. Let's go ahead and take our iron trapdoor and place it like we did on our old farm right here. And then we have our XP farm pretty much done. And from that point, we just got to align some fences right here. We can still access our chests, all good to go. And whenever the spiders come up, they won't be able to hit us from our iron fence. And also, our XP hole will be good to go. So let's go ahead and give this a test and see how it works. Now that we have successfully built the farm, I've knocked the torches out, and I also let the spiders congregate along with some stone bricks in the middle so they cannot get to where I am right now. So also remember, the lighting does have a vast effect on the spawner, so if some light leaks in, make sure to block that up properly. I've just kind of built this as demonstrative purpose. I'm not going to be using this. This is in a creative world, so it would be kind of pointless for me. But let's go ahead and give this a shot and see how well it works. So we've got a bunch of spiders here, and also before I do begin this, make sure there are some blocks blocking your passage back there, because if you are a block away about right here, sometimes they can attack you on 1.11. That was a big issue. So let's go ahead and knock some of these guys out, and let's see how well it goes. I'm pretty excited about to see what it looks like. Alrighty. It looks like our experience is coming through the hole there, so that's good. Coming through the hopper system. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's working quite well. You don't have to worry about jumping up there, and all your items should be going to this trap chest down here. The only thing is, I've noticed about this design, is that some stuff gets stuck on the trap door, which isn't particularly awesome. But some of them do make it their way into the chest. So I don't know, maybe you could play around with it and figure out something a little bit better. And if you can, leave those in the comment section below, but I think that's going to be about it for my tutorial on this. Improved Cave Spider Farm for 1.11, and it does work. The experience hole is very nice to have, makes everything a little bit easier. I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial, and you have a fantastic day. We'll see you in a video later down the road.